I'm your friendly new media Mothman, Zach the Mothman Daggy, and welcome to another edition of The Midnight Spook Show, your online source for all the horror news, reviews, and interviews that you can scream at. Now, for this edition of Midnight Spook Show, it is a review of the series premiere of AMC's The Walking Dead. Now, I'm going to go ahead and just let you know that this is a series based on a comic book. I did a primer episode of Spook Show a month or so back, talking about the comic book series The Walking Dead and my expectations for this series. So if you want to learn more about the comic, check that episode out. Again, it's at spookshow.tv, so be sure to check that out. But this episode is about the series premiere of the AMC adaptation of the comic. And it comes courtesy of the creator of Frank Darabont. Now, this is the guy who directed The Green Mile, as well as The Shawshank Redemption. So apparently he has something for prisons. But anyway, excellent director, and it's good to have him behind this, because some stunning directorial prowess is presented on this series. But I'll get to that in a second. The series stars Andrew Lennie. I think that's how it's pronounced. He was in the movie Love Actually. British actor, does a great job with the American accent. It also stars John Bernthal, who was in Date Night recently, along with the HBO miniseries The Pacific. It also stars Sarah Wynn Callies. She was in Prison Break. And it also has, at least in the premiere, Lennie James. He's the guy you would have seen in the movie Snatch, or the former CBS TV series Jericho. And so the TV series The Walking Dead, well, as you may have guessed, is about the zombie apocalypse. And it starts off very much like 28 Days Later. A guy wakes up from a coma in a hospital room and discovers that the world has ended while he was asleep. And so from there, it goes on to him trying to figure out what's going on, trying to survive, trying to find his family that's missing. And it's just like the comic book series in that it is a series about survival. You know, this isn't just your stereotypical zombie film. Don't get me wrong, I love Night of the Living Dead and other zombie films like that. But this series is a beast in itself, especially if they stay close to the comics. Because this is about the long-term survival of the human race, and how people would react to that, how they would compensate for just the complete anarchy, and whether, you know, we can reclaim our humanity in that kind of a world. So, you know, it's not so much about killing zombies. Don't get me wrong, tons of great zombie kill moments throughout the movie, or TV series, rather. But it's more about deconstructing the human condition. And let me tell you, they do a fantastic job. This has some of the top-notch acting that I've seen in a TV series. AMC has really gone above and beyond in making this thing feel like a movie. And they stay close to the comics. The one big fear I had going into this series is that they were going to tone it down. Because, let me tell you, the comic book is dark, gritty, violent, and just completely raw. And just in the opening scene of this series, The Walking Dead, within the first 5 minutes, in fact, they completely established that they are going to go just as dark as the comic. And I hope they continue that throughout the series. And they just do a fantastic job also with the sets and everything. I mean, every single scene and area has a story on itself. When he's waking up and coming out of the hospital room, We discover a bed was in front of his door to his hospital room. That was probably what saved his life because the zombies couldn't get past it. Or at least didn't think to go past it. We see bullet holes in the wall where, fights had happened. And again, they just do an amazing job with the detail. Now, if you saw the previous, primer episode for The Walking Dead that I did, one of my fears that I had also was that the comic book series was in black and white. To have that kind of original Night of the Living Dead feel. And this TV series is in color. And I was worried that wouldn't work. My worries are relieved. The way it's shot, the grittiness, kind of the film grain, is spectacular. It really works. Now, I still understand, though, that when it comes out on DVD, it will have the option of watching it in black and white. I may check that out, but I think color really does work for it. So that's my first impression with the season premiere of The Walking Dead. It is just fantastic. If you're a zombie fan, you're going to love it. If you are really into horror in any capacity, you have to check it out. Even if you're not, this is just spectacular writing, and it's amazing. I love it, love it, love it. I'm hoping it stays the quality stays the same throughout. I'm going to be back at the end of the season with my thoughts on season 1 of The Walking Dead, so stay tuned for that. And real quick, I just want to say big thanks to the affiliate this week at Spookshow.tv, that being Angie's List. Angie's List has it's a great place to find, plumbers, caterers, and electricians, or, zombie survival experts. Well, maybe not the latter, but in any case, they want to give you 25% off of your next order, or rather your subscription, so check them out at angieslist.com/midnight. And of course, you can check out links and much, much more to the horror genre at spookshow.tv. And until next time, I'm your friendly new media mouse man, advising that when watching great horror films or TV series, be sure to turn it up and turn out the lights. Cheers.